Look closely at the girl on the right side of your screen. She does not exist. She is 100% AI generated, and for top e-commerce brands, assets just like her are driving thousands of dollars in trackable ad revenue, running 24/7 on complete autopilot.
I am not real. Yasser created me to present this product.
Welcome to 2026, where the old e-commerce playbook isn't just outdated, it's a financial liability. Right now, the highest conversion asset on the internet is the user-generated content, UGC ads. Now I know what skeptics in the comments are typing right now, but Yasser, everyone can tell it's AI, it looks fake, it feels robotics. Look, if you are using a basic lazy workflow, yes, it looks terrible. But in this video, I'm giving you my internal agency framework. I have personally built an elite digital advertising agency, managing over $10 million in ad spend across hundreds of industries and multiple countries. I don't deal in theories, I deal in cash flow realities. And what can I tell you from the data is this: even if an ad has a microscopic hint of AI, the sheer raw volume and rapid testing capabilities I'm about to show you completely eliminate these problems. If you have spent more than 5 minutes running a real brand, you already know the brutal truth about the traditional creator economy. The old way, it's an absolute nightmare. You spend hours hunting for creators on TikTok or Instagram. You slide into their DMs, beg them to reply, and negotiate back and forth. You ship them free product, wire them $500 per video, and wait for weeks. And what happened after half the time? They ghost you. They miss the deadline, or they send you back a video that looks like it was shot on a toaster in a dark basement. It's completely unreliable, unscalable, and it is actively murdering your profit margins. And if you try to do this the hard way with AI, you are stuck using raw video engines like Kling or Veo or Dance. By the time you watch this video, there will be 12 new names on that list. But jumping between 5 different platforms, managing 5 separate subscriptions, prompting from scratch, and trying to stitch them together takes hours of technical frictions. Then you have the rappers like Heijan. They try to simplify it, but they are insanely expensive and lock you into a rigid structure that kills conversion rates. To win in 2026, you need an automated powerhouse. You need a platform that acts as an automated AI director, the central brain that unifies the best video generation, copy, editing, and asset management into a single lightning-fast dashboard. That is exactly why we are building and using Soda Marketing AI. If you want to follow along and build your own asset printing machine right now, the link is directly below in the description. Step 1, building the foundation. Head over to sodamarketing.ai and set up your account. Once you are inside the dashboard, forget about everything you know about manual uploading. Look right here. All you need to do is paste your website or your Shopify URL directly into this box and hit import. Watch this. In 3 seconds, the AI completely scraps, analyze, and memorize your entire brand identity. Next, the system will ask you a simple question. Do you sell a product or do you offer a service? For this masterclass, we are focusing on high volume physical products. So we select product here. If you want focus on a specific hero item, you don't even need to type out the details. Just paste the exact product page URL right here and let the AI extract every single specification, value proposition, and asset. Now watch this crucial button right here. Train product model. We click it. This brand and this specific product are now logged in as a permanent living creative asset inside your secure account. You train the model exactly once, and you can now generate an infinite velocity of variations and ads until the end of time. No re-upload, no frictions. Now that our product model is fully trained, we select it and click on create ad set. You will see here a full suite of options, but we are going straight for the undisputed king of paid media, UGC video ads. The system gives us 2 clear paths: the quick generation or the AI director method. We are here to build a custom elite asset, so we select the AI director method. This brings us to the core of the strategy, creating our digital asset. Click create influencer. You can upload an existing reference photo if you have a specific look in your mind, but the smart way is to generate your ideal custom persona completely from scratch. So I will pick here generate with AI, and we don't have to write a prompt here. Just click on that suggest button here and the AI will do it for you. Then click generate influencer. Look at the precision here. In e-commerce performance marketing, conversion rates are driven by psychological phenomenon called pattern matching. The closer your influencer matches the exact age, style, and vocal of your hyper-specific target buyer persona, the higher your conversion rate climbs. We will name this avatar Sarah. Now, whenever you need a new campaign creative, you don't call a creator or negotiate rates. You simply log into your account, select your trained asset, then select Sarah. The advanced strategy here is demographic split testing. You build Sarah to target your 25 to 30 years old female demographic on TikTok. Then you generate a complete separate avatar. Let's call her Emily, a 4 years old woman, to target your Facebook and Instagram meta ad demographic. You aren't just making a cool video. You are architecting a target media machine. You deploy these assets across TikTok ads, meta ads, your custom landing page, abandoned cart emails, all your brand's social media accounts, and retargeting funnels. It humanizes your brand globally, completely on autopilot. Now watch this closely. The moment I click Start AI Director, Soda Marketing AI deploys an an integrated cloud node to perform an instantaneous real-world market analysis. It studies your specific product angles, matches it against successful market data, and writes a fully structured multi-scene campaign story brief. It tells the virtual avatar exactly what to do, where to stand to trigger an immediate conversion. The AI automatically creates a high dynamic storyboard with a tailored script for every single scene. But right there is where 90% of media buyers completely ruin their campaigns. Listen to me carefully. The single biggest mistake you can make when using video platforms is to just blindly accept the first generic script generated, or go out to ChatGPT and say, write me a UGC ad for my skincare brand, even with a solid prompt. If you do that, you are actively burning your budget. To print cash with paid media, your ads must look like a native organic viral content. Here is the exact agency workflow we use to generate this. You go straight to TikTok Creative Center or Instagram Reels. Search the broad keywords for your exact market category. Look for the absolute top performing, highest engaging organic videos. Don't look at one or two. Dig deep until you identify the organic bangers that are naturally getting millions of views right now. Once you find those viral organic videos, you run them through a precision transcription service. You extract the raw exact text of what that viral creator said to capture the audience attention. Now you have a highly proven data-backed swipe file. But we aren't here to blindly rip anyone off. We take that raw transcription text, move over to your preferred AI LLM tool such as Gemini or ChatGPT or Claude, and deploy this exact highly advanced copy prompt. You are an elite direct response copywriter specializing in viral social media ad creatives. Here is the raw text script for an existing organic video that has generated millions of views in my specific industry, and paste here that transcript. Here is my unique e-commerce product page details, and insert here your product page URL. Here is my primary buyer persona profile, and insert here your persona profile, and continue with the rest of the prompt. In seconds, you have high performing native script custom built for your product. And then you simply paste scene 1 text into slot 1, scene 2 text into slot 2 here, and so on. Then hit that button. The system instantly creates the first frames for each scene with the power to edit any frame on the fly. If you want to change a visual, just type exactly what you want to see instead and hit generate. In just a few minutes, you get the complete high resolution master's asset along with individual pre-cut scene video renders, so you can mix, match, and test endless variations down the road. Let's look at the raw output quality.
Stop scrolling if you're layering 5 serums for textured skin. My skin barrier was literally screaming. I spent over $200 on viral products. Then I threw it all away for this one ultra water cream. Look at my skin 6 days later, completely smooth. Hit the link to grab yours on Amazon.
This is absolutely incredible. It's hyper realistic, native, and completely ready to deploy. But if your goal is to hit the absolute highest ROAS possible and truly dominate your competitors, we cannot settle for just incredible. We need a perfection. If you listen to the basic AI video outputs very carefully, you will sometimes catch a tiny flaw, a microscopic shift in voice, or inconsistency in the voice between different scenes, or a layer of digital noise in the background. In the hyper competitive world of the paid social, that tiny fraction of a second is all it takes for a smart consumer brain to realize there is something off and swipe away. We are going to completely eliminate that risk with one simple production step. Right here inside Soda Marketing AI, we have integrated a direct native pipeline to the full ElevenLabs voice engine library, the absolute largest, cleanest, and most advanced audio database on earth. Instead of dealing with separate tabs, platform switching, or downloading and resync audio track manually, Soda Marketing is doing everything here in the dashboard. We run a quick filter, listen to the natural candidates of a few premium models, and select the exact voice that perfectly matches Sarah visuals, demographics, and your specific brand identity. We click apply, then just download the final polished master video file. Let's look at the difference now.
Stop scrolling if you're layering 5 serums for textured skin. My skin barrier was literally screaming. I spent over $200 on viral products. Then I threw it all away for this one ultra water cream. Look at my skin 6 days later, completely smooth. Hit the link to grab yours on Amazon before it sold out.
Look at that, a flawless, natural, completely consistent human voice without a single second of technical friction or manual editing hassle. Now we enter the final production layer, adding native social pacing, captions, and the audio heartbeat. We import our clean asset into video editing software like CapCut. We hit generate captions, select a template, and let the software burn the text directly into the frames. Next, we need the background music. You can select clean, relevant instrumental track directly from the library. But here is an elite growth hack. Go find find the exact audio tracks that are currently going viral on TikTok and Instagram Reels right now. Extract that audio trends and layer it at a low subtle volume under your track. Look at the final result.
Stop scrolling if you're layering 5 serums for textured skin. My skin barrier was literally screaming. I spent over 200 bucks on viral products. Then I threw it all away for this one ultra water cream. Look at my skin 6 days later, completely smooth. Hit the link to grab yours on Amazon before it sold out.
This doesn't look like a corporate ad trying to sell something. It looks exactly like an organic video made by real charismatic creator that naturally commands attention on the user's feed. Now, having an elite high volume UGC video strategy is a massive competitive advantage. But if you want to scale a brand to $1 million revenue, relying only on video ads is a critical mistake. Out of years of running ad campaigns, I have seen clean high intent static ads completely outperform video in specific parts of the funnel. Static creatives are the undisputed kings of the warm retargeting funnel. Direct limited time discounts, social proof stakes, and clear value proposition comparisons. They capture the buyer who don't have the patience to watch a 30-second video. So let's build a matching static ad to go alongside our video. We navigate back to Soda Marketing, select the static ad from the ad set, and choose our target parameters, the primary brand language, and our exact platform size dimension. Then we click right here on Advanced Options. This is where we input our direct response advertising angle. For static creatives, there are specific proving psychological angles that always convert. My absolute top performer is the limited time offer angle. We type that specific directive into the platform and hit generate. Look at that layout. A stunning, high converting, professionally balanced static ad generated in exactly 60 seconds. No expensive graphic designers, no long slake threads, no endless back and forth edits. To cover every single placement in your ad account, we simply click resize and the AI perfectly formats the creative for grid feeds. So in less than 10 minutes, you have a complete multi-asset creative ad set ready for deployment. Think about that absolute scale of what we just did here. Just a few months ago, executing a creative sprint like this required an entire internal marketing department, a copywriter for the hooks, a talent agency for the creators, a studio production team for the editing, and a graphic designer for the static ads. It would take weeks of coordinating and thousands of dollars in overhead capital. Today, a single smart e-commerce founder can sit in a coffee shop, open a laptop, use the exact framework I shared in this masterclass, and generate hundreds of highly targeted, hyper-converting creative variations in a single afternoon at a literal fraction of the cost. We are living through the most disruptive shift in digital advertising. The brands that win in 2026 aren't the ones with the biggest budgets. They are the ones with the highest creative velocity and the smartest automated workflow. Head over to the link in the description right now, set up your account on Soda Marketing AI, train your first product model, and launch your automated creative engine today. If this video gave you a real practical, no fluff value, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss an elite operational blueprint like this one. See you in the next video. That was Yasser Seleem.